Hi, this is Mary from OpenHelix, a division of BioIT World, with this week's video tip of the week. If you're seeing this tip someplace else, please be sure to come back by our blog at blog.openhelix.com for additional details. I'll provide links to the resource I'm talking about today, associated publications, and so on. So check us out at blog.openhelix.com.
For this week's tip of the week, I want to introduce you to Caleydo, which I think is a really nice tool that connects gene expression data and pathway data in this really unique visualization strategy that I think is pretty effective. At least it is for me, but I know people visualize things differently, so you'll have to try it out for yourself. I learned about this partly from this bioinformatics article, this one that I'll have linked in the blog post, and you can learn a little bit about it here. I'm going to quickly scroll down to show you one image, though, of this first figure here, figure 1, that sets up the framework for Caleydo that you'll be using when you go over there and try it out yourself. What you'll have is an interface. It's a tabbed interface that will offer you the opportunity to do a number of different things. You can select gene expression regions on a microarray sort of display like this. You can select specific genes. You can select specific groups. You can analyze the levels of expression. But in addition, you have this really cool opportunity to look at the gene expression data connected to pathway data, and it's in the form of a box. They call it a bucket, but I think of it like a box. So on the floor of the box you can have some information, and that's connected to other pathways here and to that gene expression data as well. So you have 5 surfaces, the floor of the box and the sides of the box, to explore all this information. In addition, it's linked out to things like EntreGene and other outside resources that will be useful for you as you're looking at these genes. But I think it's a really interesting way to visualize and interact with this kind of data. I am going to show you the site for the Caleydo project right here, caleydo.org, and I'll encourage you to take a look around and check out the opportunities here to interact with it. And I'll also mention that they've got their own demonstration video that I would encourage you to look at. I was able to load the web start version, but I'm unable to do that at the same time that I'm making this movie, so I can't show you that now. But I would encourage you to come over and check it out. So there's a web start version, but there's also downloads. So if you go to the downloads page, you'll have access to, you can go right to the web start version here, and you can download these versions for certain platforms as well. Start with the web start, though, to see if that works for you, but if not, you can try these other ones as well. So over here you have opportunities to learn more about how to interact with Caleydo. I'm going to go again to this user interface because that's the part I wanted to emphasize. And once again, so you'll have a grasp of what we're illustrating here. Here's the floor of that box, and there's the other surfaces where you'll also have data available to you. I think it's a really useful tool for connecting these kinds of different pieces of information. Now let me go back to the home page and also mention the paper that I talked about in bioinformatics was a short paper, but there's a longer version of paper that would be helpful for you as well if you check that out here. If you're interested in gene expression data and if you're interested in pathways and you want to connect those things, I would really encourage you to try this out and let me know what you think. I think it's a really useful tool for visualization, but be interested to hear how other people feel about it as well. So check it out. Thanks for your time.